Hi everyone, Heidi here, your Yorkshire crafter. How are you doing? I hope you're well, as always. Now then, I don't know, excuse me, I don't know if the video's gone out where I've shown these, but I got these from Sizzix, and I paid, now, I had to look at my receipt, I paid £4 each for the stencils, and I paid £2.40 for a ton of dyes. I got so much stuff. But as far as I know, it's gone back up. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they'd made a mistake when I ordered them. And it's not just me. I spoke to the person who actually put the post in group, and they bought a load as well. So I don't know. So I'll try and find out some more information. But today we're going to use this one. I'm not doing it like this. We're doing it a little different. I'm going to mix brands. We're using the Sizzix stencil, but we're using a different stamp. So I've already got the marks. I've had one play. So they are actually, if you use a Sizzix platform, or is it the Tim Holtz one, they fit onto the hooks so they don't move. But they fit in here just fine. So it doesn't matter that you don't have their platform to use them on. So I think that's number one. Anyway, it tells you at the top here, number one, number two, number three, number four. Right, I've got them in order. So it's a quick card. So it's a very quick play. So it just shows you how easy. And I think it's very, quite classy. I suppose, actually, it depends what colours you use. Better put some card down, hadn't I, first? Sticks like a dream to that. Now, I do have some card cut. Yes, I do. I'm using Bristol Smooth. The only reason I picked this one is because it were out. And actually, this is the Bristol Smooth Vellum one. I must have bought that by mistake once. But the only thing I can feel different is the texture. So you do have a square round it. It doesn't actually make a square. It's slightly oblong. But I want a square. So right, just let me have a look to make sure the wings are going to go in. Because when I played, like there, it didn't go in. So I want it about there. So if I set this piece of card up, we might lose a bit of this, that's fine. If I set this piece of card up, so hopefully this bit will help you now, then you're not doing it just as it tells you to do. So I've got it, the wing in. Gosh, this card's cut 5.5 to 5.5, and it's literally just going to get it in. And I'm quite happy with where that is now. That's not even the piece of card I want on, is it? Come on, what are you playing at? But I've got the card where I want it. So we'll go to number one, which is this. Yeah, you're going to miss a bit of that. That's absolutely fine because I only wanted the card to be that size. If I were you and you want to get the whole thing in, go up to a 5 3/4 by 5 3/4, and then you'll get the whole lot in. Right, that's stuck down. So colour-wise, I'm using Wilted Violet, all oxides, Mustard Seed, Salvage Patina, and Picked Raspberry. I'm going to go in the middle with Mustard Seed. Gosh. Now, I'm not going to start off heavy-handed. It's a really strong colour. So I'm just going to... Now, there is a little... So I'm just going to... And that's nothing to do with what I'm using. It'd do the same on the Sizzix one. So I'm going in the middle. So I want a bit at this side. Now, I haven't tried these two colours together, but in my head they work. So I'm hoping they do now. On my play about, I used 3 colours, but I used this, I used green, and I used blue. And I'm just using this and Salvage Patina. It just made it a bit, I lost colour, and it just seemed pointless. I was like, I was wasting one lot of ink. So I'm now going to come in with the Salvage Patina. It should form a nice green and still give me that salvage patina look, I am going to keep brushing it off because I'd like some salvage patina on its own, you know what I mean? So you can see it before it turns green like that, whereas I haven't got it there. And now it's going to go into green, which is absolutely fine. So I've still got my salvage patina, which is what I wanted. Take a bit more in that so I don't lose it. And I'll try and get I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll wipe a bit of that off. So I could potentially get a bit of salt. There you go. There's my salvage patina. A bit darker than I wanted, but that's fine. I'll just darken this side up. It's absolutely fine. I'm okay with that. Take a bit of this yellow back out just to give it a nice blend. And there you go, we're all smooth. So they're done. We're going to use the salvage patina again, actually. So I'm going to lift that up. I'll take these to the sink and wash them. But I'll show you what I did do. I put it on a piece of scrap paper and with my cloth, I stuck it down. Well, just put it down. And I rubbed it with my cloth. And this is what I ended up with. You know, I put each piece down. Obviously, I had marks on the... Because I weren't going to do it with it. But I thought, do you know what? You cut that out, you can use that. I'm going to scrapbooker out that. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Right. Now, I'm going to take the second piece. I was a bit confused, actually. I'm not going to lie. Because I thought, why does it give me such a big space for the next one? And then you literally are layering on top. So if you don't pick colours that complement each other, you're going to end up with mud. So just think about that before you do it. So this should, by rights, fit just nicely. I think that's going to do perfect. Oh, we've got quite a bit of that colour on there, white space as well, so I'm quite happy with that. So I'm just sticking that down, making sure it's... I mean, I can see a bit more yellow than I'd like to there. So it could possibly overlap. Let's just have a look. Thing is, I don't want any white space where it's supposed to be coloured. Gosh, it's a right good grip as that. So instead of putting it up to the edge, I'm actually focusing on the stencil itself. And I'm happy with that there. And it has gone up to edge anyway. Right, let's do it. So for this one, I'm going to use... See what I mean? It's quite... So as long as you hold it down, you're fine. Salvage patina, I'm going to give the main body. Now this, eventually, you're only going to see a tiny bit of this. Because it is going to turn to purple. Now, I know that because I put pink down first, and when I was messing, and then I put a blue, which obviously goes purple, and then I put purple, so it was very purple. See, it has... Oh, no, it hasn't quite, really. It's give that white space, though. Never mind. I'm not going to go too dark, because there is a lot to come from the others. Just more around the edges than anything. Right, I think we'll call that. I'll put that one to the side. Now I'm going to pick up number 3. This is the bit I'm concentrating on here, is this corner. Do you know what, guys? I've got a headache again. It's just constant. Right, that's pushed up as far as it'll go anyway, and that's where I want it, so that's perfect. Now, I'm just thinking, do I want this one pink and then take that purple with a darker purple? Yes, otherwise we'll have too much purple again. So I'm going pink raspberry. You can go really muted tones if you want, or even more pastel, although I call this pastel, but it depends how much of in your face you want it, if you know what I mean. So you see, it's only trapping certain little bits of the blue. But it works. It looks fantastic when it's done. Absolutely fantastic. I just don't want to go as dark as I did. As heavy, should I say. Not as dark, just as heavy with the ink. So yeah, that's quite light, is that? I'm happy with that. There we go. And for the next one, we are going to do Wilted Violet. There's roses there everywhere again. Gosh, that's really strong. Oh yeah, I'm happy with that already. Trapping that blue there was the right way to do it. Now the last one, I'm just going to push it up and see if it fits all right. That does. Does it? Are we there? Are we there yet? Can't make my mind up if that's supposed to... Let me just look at the one that I did. Oh yeah, it does drop down a little bit. Right, once we've got that where we want it, which is there. That's perfect. I mean, you could just tape it down, you don't have to use this, but I just thought this were easy. And we're going to use the platform anyway to put the stamp on. Because we're using oxides, it's going to need more than one stamp. So we're going Wilted Violet. Look how quick this video is getting done. That means you're going to leave me earlier. Oh, today's day is Sunday, the 7th of September at 11:41. And we've got the live at 6 tonight. The live is with the Gina K give out from Marva Crafts. Give out? That'll be a giveaway from Marva Crafts. And it's actually a Gina K stamp we're going to use on this. One that we've all had a while. Well, I know quite a few of us got it all at the same time. Gosh, it's way over 12 months ago. So we're shopping a stash. We've got something new, something old. We've put a bit of blue in. We need to borrow some. I'll borrow your time. Now then, that should be good. But I'm tempted to do it a bit darker. No, I'm happy with it. I'm going to stop. I'll show you the one I've done when I finish. But don't forget it were a mess about. And I was playing with these on it. And just doing black circles. But they didn't turn out to be circles. So, I mean, I weren't putting them in an order. It was never going to get used as a card. So I will show you how dark it was. In fact, I'll show you now. So if you look at the difference, I didn't want to go this dark. The eye was perfect, but I didn't know if that's where the eye went. But yeah, just playing with colours. So I'm going to leave that there now. And we're going to use the Gina K Birds of a Feather. And we're going to use this little Oh my goodness me. Hummingbird. I love hummingbirds. Now then, I just want to stamp it down because I have used it and I don't want to place it down and it get mucky marks. No, none on it. That's how good our cleaner is. So I was going to put a flower. I mean, this flower would look lovely coming down over it. You know, just the stencil of it, just the outline. It needed to be a fancy outline stamp for definite. That would have covered too much up, I think. And I knew I had the hummingbird and I just thought, how perfect. So if I got the noses, beaks, facing the same way, we could pretty much get away with it. Now I don't know whether to take it up. Put there, then we've got all this space. Or if we take it down. Oh, I don't know what to do. If we put it there, we can go with the thank you there. Hello. Love will lift you. Stay together. Birds of a feather. Let's go birds of a feather. So let's go there. And this birds of a feather. Now, it actually was one stamp. Birds of a feather stick together. Oh, stay together. But I cut the stay together off. So we're just going to use birds of a feather. Will that look okay? It will, won't it? Let's put it under. Birds of a feather. I'm going with that. I'm just hoping that that's straight because I can't see. Try to look at what you're looking at. Let's go with it. And then I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to get some edit tablets. Oh, don't lift now. That's it. I don't want that lifting now. I'm just using my Nocturne Versafine Clay. Now, ideally, I would have liked to heat emboss this. But that ink's still going to be wet. And it would have took some drying. And my card would have warped. I know you get back to normal and everything, but this did look okay once I'd stamped it. Ooh. I like the birds of a feather bit. Why didn't it stamp in middle? That's odd. That was strange. Oops. Use the ink pad and not the lid. The writing's stamped fantastic. To be fair, it's stamped on oxides, is the bird, and it's took fantastic. That's brilliant. That's amazing. I am so happy with that. That was the perfect stamp for this, I think. And I'm glad I changed my colours because that blue through the middle is beautiful. It's funny, isn't it? Because that blue is actually that as well. Is it? Yeah, it is. That's what I used, didn't I? Take these off. Take that out without getting it mucky. I've got to get the prize ready for tonight's giveaway. I know what the main prize is, but I ain't got a clue what else we're giving away. Well, 7th of September live, should I say. Where's the words? There it is. So yeah, that's a perfect stamp, is that? for that. Just shows what you've got in your stash, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's put a lid on before we get into bother. Right, so I'm going to put it straight on. Just wipe my hands so I don't make it mucky. I'm going to put it straight on the base. Then we'll put some black bling, I think. What do you think? Yeah, have a look. So I got a few different colours out because I knew I was going this colour. I thought that might look okay. And I've got the base done. I've made the base out of the same card. Or I did get, now I didn't want the purple to be too much. So we could have gone purple. I think that's too much, so I'm not going purple. But I also, because I had more green in the other one, I did think about that. Now that doesn't go either, so I am going to go with this one. Oh, look at that. Would you look? I got it ready. I mean, I covered it up. Put the lid on. But I'm going to use my tape. I've got stocked up. Ooh, I'm going to smudge then. Oh, look, it didn't stamp all the things, but it looks okay. I'm very happy with it. Let's have a look. And then what a quick way to make cards. I think it looks quite classy. It's so simple. And Inkulicious have got, I don't know how many of you have got it, but they've got the bird on the wire stencil. That'd have looked perfect through there. And it's a silhouette. That'd have looked absolutely stunning. Should have done that one as well. So I'll just grab some black bling. It should be right here. Got it. I do have some little black beady ones that I'd have to look for them. Let's see what we can do with this. Where's me? Ooh. Let's just have a look before we commit. Yeah. I don't like using the big ones. I think 3 might be enough. What do you think, guys? I don't know. Let's have a quick, put a couple down. No, I don't. No, I'm not going to touch that other side. I know it makes this side look quite heavy. Does it? Or maybe just there. I'm looking through camera to see what you guys see. I'm going to stick with what I did and I'm going to put it there. I wondered what that yellow was there then, but it's like that. It's the background, isn't it? Thought I'd smudged it. Should have used a small one for eye. I'll find a little black dot. Right, let me see what you can see. I think that's lovely. It's just so simple and just a perfect match. How gorgeous. Right. This is a 5-minute video, isn't it? Come on, guys. I haven't done a 5-minute video for ages, have I? I'm happy with that. Right, guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to get the giveaway out ready for tonight. And I'm going to go do some knitting like you do. Right, I'm going to take some photos and I shall get this out as soon as possible. I love you guys. Thank you. Bye.